Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the official Graal Era podcast. It's Poopy Panda Graal here, and I'm also joined by Pinky once again.
What's up?
And today we got another fun podcast for you, so make sure you stick to the end of the video so you don't miss out on any of the topics we talk about. So let's get into it. And before we mention the first topic, I just want to say this. Today is Pinky Graal's birthday. Happy birthday. I'm not gonna sing because, but
You're trash.
yeah, I'm trash. But yeah, today is Pinky Graal's birthday. Happy birthdays in the chats, please.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And speaking of birthdays, this is kind of off track, but speaking of birthdays, do you remember old admin birthday hats?
They used to do it for every admin's birthday, bro.
Weren't you gonna get one, like when you were an admin?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if they were still doing it when I was an admin. I don't remember when they stopped.
I think they were at the beginning of you becoming an admin, and we were all hyped, like, oh, we just gotta wait a few months and you're gonna get your own hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are.
Retired.
Yeah, and you retired like twice.
Yeah.
I wonder why they stopped that.
Too much work, I guess.
Do you think it's like pure laziness?
Yeah, I think it is. Like you literally just have to make a hat for every birthday.
Jeez,
It's not like there's that many admins.
They should just hire me and you and Rye Guy to make some hats.
I have my own hat in the game. I can make hats. It's easy money.
Exactly. It's not that hard. Oh wait, no, yeah, you do. The Christmas hat.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me put it on real quick. This is Pinky Graal's hat he made for Christmas a few years ago. It got accepted. It's actually it's so simple, but for some reason, I really like it.
Cookies and milk.
Cookies and milk, can't go wrong. And also, speaking of hats, if you could tell, Pinky and I are wearing these gold hats. You want to explain it a little bit?
Yeah, so basically, Poopy had the idea we should have a trading gang.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had an extra gang that I wasn't using. And so I made a gang called Revenue. And it's just for people who want to trade with us and just friends and stuff.
Yeah, we're starting...
Be an empire, bro.
Yeah, we're starting an empire, yeah. And if you're not required, if you want to join, you're not required to have this hat, but we just put it on because it looked really cool, and I haven't taken it off since. I like it a lot. But yeah, so if you want to join Revenue, just let us know through PM, comments, whatever. But anyways, let's get into the topics we have planned for today. So last week's episode, we talked a lot about GST, and the main topic was the gang Xerneas, how they hacked in GST and got disqualified the first round.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's most likely true. I had a member of Xerneas reach out to me and tell me that they got scammed basically, and they did not hack.
They got framed.
They got framed. Xerneas not hacking? Question mark. This person named Lord messaged me, and he sent a message from him and June's a PM, and I don't really know, or I don't really understand it, but June's basically said, and I'll put it on the screen, he said, plus you played with a banned player, also against the rules, who was also hacking. And then Lord said, I'm not hacking, I'm on iOS right now, non-jail token. The banned player and that NEP kid we didn't even know. And then he sent me another one that said, NEP just deliberately got us DQ'd for 2 years for hacking. I don't know who this NEP guy is, and I don't know if I just don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. The only thing I could possibly think of is maybe he joined the gang and he wasn't part of the roster, and if he did hack, he happened to, just pop up, hack his way into the GST and get Xerneas disqualified for that. Which, if that's the case, like, that sucks, because Xerneas was all hyped to play, and they had some good players on their team. But still, like, I don't know if there's enough evidence to, like, fully get me convinced that Xerneas didn't have hackers, because they apparently had 2 hackers and someone who's on VPNs and stuff.
Yeah.
He had said that, like, he had one of their players from a different country playing, and they had really bad Wi-Fi, so he went on data, and then that counts as a VPN. So if that's the case, that's unfortunate. But I don't know. What do you think about the hacking thing?
I don't know. If they were hacking, then that's just stupid. But yeah, if they just got sabotaged by like somebody that was just mad at them, and now they're disqualified for 2 years, that kind of sucks.
2 years.
And I think there should be more of an investigation into it, but who knows?
Well, I don't know if anyone knows, actually.
Yeah.
I think because besides him putting that they got DQ'd by NEP for 2 years in his status, like, it's not like it's a big topic trending right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you guys didn't know any more information, let us.
Talk to Juns,
Yeah.
Junes.
We could get Junes on the podcast. Yeah, we could talk to them about it, see what happens, because I kind of am curious. It is a little interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, weird situation. Not sure what really is going on, but I just wanted to mention that because it is kind of interesting. Can you imagine, though? Like, this is off topic. Can you imagine if we got, like, some admins on the podcast?
Yeah, we should.
Honestly, we definitely should. I think it'd make it very interesting, and then kind of get the mindset of how the admins are thinking right now with everything and
Yeah,
future
if any
plans.
If any staff are watching this, let us know.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I like talking to the admins. Something like someone brought this to my attention the other day, and they messaged me, and shout out to Frost for giving me some of these ideas for the podcast. He was talking about, like, we should talk about our favorite admin memories.
Ooh.
Do you have any, like, specific?
I remember Waffle.
Oh my
Waffle
gosh.
was an awesome admin.
Thing with Waffle is he was just like, he was nice to everybody no matter what.
Yeah, and like back then, if you'd PM an admin, they'd never respond, but he responded to almost everyone.
I know, and he was always so busy too.
And that's what, like, when I became an admin, I was like, I'm gonna be like him, and so I responded to every PM, usually.
Unless it was events or.
Yeah, when you're hosting events, you get like 1,000 messages. It's bad.
It's most likely why they added the support system.
Yeah.
Instead of just messaging admins.
Yeah.
That's probably why. Yeah, Waffle definitely is a good one to talk about. It has a lot of good memories. I would say, let me think.
Well, do you know the AFK place?
Yeah.
Where you go AFK? There's an admin NPC there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember? I don't remember his name, but I remember he got hired, and like everybody loved him for some reason, and he was just hype. And like after a week, he just wasn't an admin anymore, and he disappeared.
Really?
I don't know where he went, but he was the NPC for the AFK place, because that's when they made it. Is when he got hired. So I don't know where he went, but
I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of the name.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I can't think of my favorite. I think probably my favorite memories with admins would. It's not a specific one,
Mm-hmm.
but the old Z room, just like
Zero went
how
hard.
I know how like engaged the admins were with the players. I thought
Yeah.
that was really fun. And
When there was more players back then, there were a ton of people at Zero.
oh, Z room was packed to the
Poppin'.
max. It was crazy. But yeah, other than that, I would just say when Pinky got hired, that was pretty cool too. But yeah, I don't really have a ton of like specific memories. A lot of stuff has happened. Just can't like think about it right now, I guess.
Yeah.
And all those like OG admins have kind of gone away. So
Yeah.
remember Rob G?
Oh, Rob G.
He was an
I
admin,
love
right?
Rob G. I think so.
I swear he was.
I think he was.
He was another really nice person.
Yeah.
I think maybe another one could be like how nice like Pangu was, or like how
Jenny
nice
was
Jenny
cool.
was.
Yeah.
I had a lot of good memories like talking to Laird, and I know everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Poopy's a Laird fanboy." I'm really not. So I think it's so funny when people message me like, "You look like Laird," and I'm like, "Well, this head has nothing to do with Laird's head." So
Yeah, it's Poopy Panda.
I had zero, like Laird being a panda had zero influence on me becoming a panda. It's like zero. And I'm not even just saying that, I'm being 1000% honest.
1000%.
I respect Laird. I think he's really awesome. He's a great admin, but him being a panda had nothing to do with me being a panda. And I think that's what people just don't understand. So I have always hated like being like compared to someone. I'm my own self. I'm not someone else. I'm my own self.
True.
Sorry, I got pissed.
He's pissed.
I'm pissed. Another thing someone wanted us to talk about, it was actually Frost as well. He wanted us to talk about what we think was the best event / holiday, whatever, in Graal history.
Ooh.
I mean, it doesn't have to be like a specific year, but like, what would you say?
So I have two.
Okay.
My favorite event of all time was the King Crab event in
I knew you were
like,
gonna say that.
2012.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just have to dig and it'd spawn these giant crabs that you'd have to kill with other players, and then it'd drop a crab dagger. And
So
it was
hype.
just, you had to be lucky to get the first one, or to be the first one to grab it. And the red one was the best one. But other than that event, I loved the Halloween event, the quest. It was
Growloween.
yeah, Growloween. In like 2014 or something. I don't know, it was this big quest, and like you got the shadow dagger. That was one of the items. I don't
Yep.
know what year it was, but that quest was really fun.
It actually kind of like pisses me off because those were like my two favorite as well. Definitely nothing. I don't think anything will beat the crab dagger event. Like
Yeah.
I bet maybe they'll bring it back.
Well,
like
they
the
already did for the crab arms.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are, but I don't know when that was.
Nothing will beat the OG.
OG event.
It was crazy. Like Kinky and I would hang out like in real life, and we would just go digging. And the problem was at the time there's so much players, like 5,000 I swear. So like you couldn't find like a desolated spot because everyone was everywhere.
And even if you did, like we tried to find the most isolated spots, and somehow whenever one would spawn, like 100 people would just know, and they just gather around you.
Yeah, I think the thing is like some of the people didn't want to do the actual work, so they just run around the whole map, and then right as they saw
Oh yeah.
like a big crab, they would co-help and try to grab, because it wasn't like how it is now. Like if you're digging and you get a crab, now the crab will just focus you. It won't go to other people to kill them. It'll just focus you.
Yeah.
And some of the things like like the sea monster event. Um, it's like it would only focus you. The sea monster wouldn't go kill other people. It's just focused on you. You
Yeah.
couldn't kill someone else's sea monster, and if you killed it, then you automatically got the weapon or automatically got
Yeah.
the crate or whatever. And at the
See,
time, the
that's
crab that
good for like, I don't know. That's good for new players to get weapons, but I think it's more fun for them to just drop something.
I know.
And you just have to be the lucky one.
Yeah, that was the thing is like it was like how it was with old trading. You can drop your items, and so it'd spawn, right? Is like you'd kill a crab, it would spawn, and then everyone would start grabbing like crazy. And like Pinky said, everyone just like would just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like I probably got like 20 robbed from me. Like I think it was around summertime, I believe. And we would hang out and we would spend from like 5 p.m. to like 6 a.m. just doing this. Like we spent all night, all day, all night doing this stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like the most hype thing in the world when you got a crab dagger. I got my first one. It was the black one.
I don't remember which one I got, but we
You got
spent
red.
days doing that. Yeah, I think I got lucky with the red.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we'd go somewhere and we'd be playing in the car. Like we
Yeah.
didn't stop for like 3 days.
We went crazy on that event. So I would say that was definitely the most fun and hyped event that I've played in. The Graaloween, every Graaloween I really like, but that Graaloween quest, I can't remember which year, was so fun, and it just like, and it wasn't easy either. Like you had to do a lot of
That's why it was
stuff.
fun.
Like it took a while to do, and like it was a ton of fun. And I don't know why I really like trick or treating like on this game.
Trick-or-treating is always fun. Yeah, and you get hats and stuff.
Well, they came out with like the achievement where like I think it's called like Now You See Me or something like that.
Oh,
Or
you have to get yourself.
Yeah, and it was like when you got it, like it was so hyped because like not many people would get that, and like I don't know. I thought it was so fun, and like I remember a specific memory with that trick or treating was I was coming home because I'd stayed like I went on kind of like a weekend vacation with my family, and I was coming home and I had to make it to like a birthday party at a swimming pool, and I literally like I grinded for like 2.5 hours trick or treating, and I got to the parties at the swimming pool, and like I can't remember what number I was at. I was trying to get to a certain amount of knocks, and I literally like didn't get in the pool for this party for like an extra like 45 minutes because I just sat in the bathroom on my phone.
Holy.
I was so hyped for it, and yeah, I'm excited for this year's Growloween. I hope it's really good. I love all the hats they come with.
Yeah.
Another fun thing is Christmas, where you can like give like gifts to people. I think that adds. What?
Go ahead.
I think that adds like it's nice to give people, but like you have a chance to get like rare stuff.
Oh yeah, I got one of the rarest items in the game from them.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
See this butterfly knife.
Oh, you got that from a gift?
Yeah, the festive butterfly knife. I don't know if this is true, but I heard there's only like 25 in the game, something like that.
Sheesh.
Unfortunately, it's not tradable, but if it was, I'd be rich.
That would probably be worth like 500,000 at least.
Well, just the normal butterfly
It's
knife
1.2 or something
is like
like that.
1 million.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, this would be crazy.
I didn't know you got that in the presents. That's sick.
Yeah.
I've never been lucky like that. Like I always just get like the basic stuff. I still have a crap ton of them. Like I just can't sell them
Oh yeah.
because they're all worth like 25 tro. Oh, struggle. But yeah, I really like Growloween and Christmas. I think they're so freaking fun. Yeah, I'm excited for this year's Christmas, and we're gonna do again like we always do the gift opening videos.
Ooh, yeah, we could do a live stream.
Yeah, we're gonna do that'd be sick, a live stream gift opening
Yeah.
with giveaways. Oh
Wait,
my gosh.
giveaway?
Giveaway? We say giveaway and like people like all of a sudden people just walk through the house.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Would you say giveaway? But yeah, we're gonna definitely do that. I want to do some live streams for Growloween events. Maybe we can live stream if they have a quest. We could live stream the quest or something.
Oh yeah.
Just a lot of live streams, a lot of fun stuff like that. But yeah, those are my top 3 favorite. I would 100% say the Crab Dagger or Crab King event was the most fun.
Yeah,
The most hype event in Graal era.
for sure.
And I'm sure people who played in that would have to agree. Alrighty. So now we are going to get into the Q&A section part of this video. And I'm going to highlight 2 comments that are pretty good. They have some pretty good questions. So, Sell Me, he says, my questions. Do you guys think there should be new Graal games? Parentheses, Graal 3D, Graal Era 2, etc.
I know they started with Classic. Classic's the most popular. And then they just started coming out with more, like Era and Zone and Old West. And like the game has to be really good or else it just dies. Like I don't think anyone plays Zone anymore.
No,
And
I accidentally logged on. I accidentally logged on Zone the other day just because when you're logging on Era on PC, there's all the tabs. And there's like 25 people on,
Dang.
which sucks. And I think there is still like a lack of like care from the staff on that. I like the game ideas. They just don't. I think they just get overwhelmed with like all the stuff they have to do. Like they hire people
Yeah.
that don't want to put in the work that's needed,
Yeah.
which sucks because like I mean I never really got into Zone that much, but Old West I thought was so fun and still
Old
is,
West
but
is for sure.
but
So
they
fun.
only have like 100 people on, 150
Yeah.
people on. Like that game definitely deserves to have at least 1,000. Like it's so fun, and they still like make updates like every week. Like they have a good staff, just like unfortunate for them. But I don't know. I think a new Growl game would be cool for something new, but at the same time, I think they need to revive the player base now for both games. Because I know Classic's still doing good,
Yeah.
but I think they need to really like advertise Growl games, whether it's Era or Classic first, and then maybe they come out with another game or something.
Yeah.
In terms of Growl Era 2, I'm not sure how they do that. That'd be kind of sick. I think it's just at that point it's just updating everything. I don't think you have to make a brand new game. I just think you need to add new updates, and by updates I don't mean just like adding a new shop. You know what I mean? Like update the map, make it bigger, work on advertising, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think
they
that'd
don't
be
need a new
sick.
game. They don't need a new game for that.
No, definitely not. Somebody also said, is Growl 3D a good or bad idea?
And I think part of the game part I like about Graal is that it's 2D.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like that. I don't know how a 3D version would work. I mean, I guess it could be cool, but it's just not for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'd be cool to maybe try it out, but I don't know. I like the 2D part to it as well. Last part of the question, or the whole comment. Are any of you interested in making Growl animations? Yep, I want to, and I'm kind of working on some stuff now. It's definitely not going to be like the focal point of my channel because I like to commentate my videos.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I still could commentate the animations, it just might be cringy. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know, some animations I'll post in the future. It'll be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, last question is from HDMI Cable. His question is, would you guys be willing to do the podcast at people's houses? That way you can have different backdrops so long as the house matches a certain template, such as 2 to 3 chairs, a table, etc. Yeah.
That's your call.
Yeah, I'm down. I think it'd be kind of cool to change up the location a little bit because, yeah, we have a pretty sick background, but it is kind of nice to see new things. So I wouldn't mind trying out new places. So if you guys have certain areas or you guys want to do in your houses, just let me know and just set up 2 chairs, a table, and that's all we really need because we're mainly just focusing on talking. So that is going to conclude the Q&A section of this podcast. Before we head out, I just want to address the fact that we don't have a guest on this podcast, and we did have someone lined up, but unfortunately they had to pull out last minute. There will be a guest next week, but we're planning on having someone this week, but it fell through. So that's why we don't have a guest right now. That's why the chair's empty. Sad days, but we'll get it going again. And that's all from us. Huge happy birthday to Pinky, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.